when you're working for yourself, Aki Mungu, the first year or the first 3 months or 6 months, it's you. You're the janitor, you're the cleaner, you're the chef. You do everything for your organization, and this can drain you. What's up guys, welcome to another episode of the vlog. My name is Sintiro Ganga. If you're new to the channel, please take a minute, scroll down below, click the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, please hit the like button of this video. I wanted to just come on here and talk about some of my experiences quitting my job and getting into like self-employment, running a business, and particularly in a foreign country. And I want to take you guys back to the time that I decided to quit my job, because I was like a TV anchor, for those who've been following the channel for a minute, and I was doing well. I just won an award. I was making decent money for my age, and my career was like on an upward trajectory. Then from nowhere, I say I'm quitting. The first question that people would ask me is why. Now, mostly people are not interested in the why because they just want to gossip, like they just want to get as much as they can out of you and then go and gossip. Guys, it's true. If you've quit a job, you know everybody that asks you why you quit your job just wants that information to go and gossip. 1% of 100% are really interested. 99% are looking for this information solely for the purpose of gossip. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Number two, the next question is always, so where are you going to work to next? Excuse me? No. Like, excuse me. Like, if I don't tell you these things, don't ask me. In my case, I didn't have a job, right? So I was quitting my job to sort of find my space and my voice on the digital platform. And people have normalized, like, you quit your job because you found a better job or because there's a bigger purpose to it. People have not normalized the fact that you can just quit your job to go and look for yourself. And when I'd say, oh, I'm going to work on YouTube, you could immediately see the disappointment on their face, and it crushes you because also you're at a very vulnerable state where you're trying to figure out your life. You're trying to figure out everything that you're trying to do. You're building up a business and you're uncertain about many things, and to see somebody utterly disappointed about what you're trying to do, yet they're the ones who brought it up, is so annoying. Like, just fix your face, okay? If you're gonna ask me where I am going to next, and you guys can tell me in the comment section, how many times have you told people probably you're quitting or you're leaving something behind, and what you're going to do is not as grand as society has made it look like, and you'll be made to feel like it's not worthy, it's not good enough, just stick with your job. The number of times that people told me to stay in my job is just crazy. Don't ask people who are quitting their jobs these questions, you know? And if I wanted you to know, I'd have told you, you understand? And the reality of quitting a job is nobody enjoys quitting a job. A lot of things must have happened to somebody for them to make that difficult decision to say, irrespective of all the privileges that come with this job, I am deciding to leave it. For me, it was, I wanted to pursue other things. The organization and our visions were not aligning. The organization wanted me to go a different direction. I wanted to go a different direction. And the other thing also is, I think for my mental health, it was just draining me in a way that I had never been drained before. And I was just tired of that cat and mouse chase. And then you quit, and then reality hits you, guys. Reality hits you that running a business is not easy, okay? So one, when you're running a business, you know, when you're working in an organization, there's a cleaner, there's a CEO, there's an accountant, there's a CFO. When you're working for yourself, Aki Mungu, the first year or the first 3 months or 6 months, it's you. You're the janitor, you're the cleaner, you're the chef. You do everything for your organization, and this can drain you, like, because you are thrown from a place where you just had to be one person and do one thing, and every other thing was working at your convenience, to having to do everything. For example, in my case, I am the one who self-shoots, self-edit, post, take your social media, book guests, write scripts. Guys, it takes a toll on you. Like, it really takes a toll on you. Anyway, when I came to Ghana, I met up with Okedi, and at least we shoot together, so it lightens the burden. But It's not the easiest thing. So if you're going to quit your job, just prepare yourself that doing everything in your business is not the easiest part. The excitement and your why keeps you going, but there are days that are difficult. And let me tell you, difficult days are difficult. You know, like I've had good days, you know, like when I hit 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs, 3,000 subs, when like one of my videos hit 10K views, 30K views. Those are good days, and you take them when I hit 200,000 views. And then there are difficult days where you're just like, what the fuck am I doing with this thing? Like, you keep, like, that's the stage that I'm at, because all I have to do is just keep working, keep working, keep working. Like, I've already done the groundwork. So what I have to do is just stay consistent until I get my big break. And that waiting game can crush you in ways that you didn't even think it can crush you, because mostly you feel like it's a waste of your time. Does that make sense? And also, I think pressure from society doesn't help it, because everybody on social media is thriving and you think you're the one who's not doing well enough because you're still in the process of building up your business. Then the reality that will hit you if you transition from employment to self-employment is the fact that you can't use company resources anymore. You're the company. You want to print, you have to pay for the printing. You want printing paper, if it's over, you buy it. Your mouse crashes, you can't write to your head of department for a new mouse. It's capital intensive, okay? Like, just running a business in itself is capital intensive. I don't even know when I'm gonna break even, you guys. Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Money just keeps going out. If you watched Emma Avi's episode, you'll realize that she said she's yet to even break even in her business because of how expensive it is to run a business. You'll keep giving out money and you don't know when that money will come back. But you can't stop paying bills just because the money is not coming in. Because also when you look back, you're like, hey, I've come from so far, I can't stop now. And it's gonna do a number on your wallet. It's really gonna do a number on your wallet. The other thing also is, when you're in employment, you do not necessarily have to care about the direction of the company. Don't lie, you've done it. You've done it. There are those days you're just like, I don't really care. I don't own this place. I'll do my job. I'll apply for another job. I'll move on with my life. Guys, self-employment doesn't work like that. You're the company. The company is you. Everything, like, even when it's falling or even when things are not going great, you have to fight and fight so hard, because this is you. Like, there's no separating you from your business. This is you. This is your lifeline. This is your savings. This is your dream. This is your baby. And you know, sometimes in employment, sometimes when things would get difficult or I'd get frustrated, I'd just be like, you know what, I'm going to try and apply for new jobs or apply for jobs at different places. Sweetie, self-employment and running a business doesn't work like that. It honestly doesn't work like that. When things are not working, you're forced to go back to the drawing board in tears, by the way, in tears, and try and re-strategize and find a new way of fixing what's going on. Guys, in Nairobi they call it character development. The past 3 months have really developed my character, and I don't know what your experience was if you transition from employment to running a business, or if you just run a business. Like, what are some of the shocks that you encountered when running a business, you know? Also, business doesn't pick up as fast as you think it does. It doesn't. Business takes time, you guys. It takes time. Building that product takes, conceptualizing that product takes time. Because remember, you'll start, but even while you start, you're still molding your product, okay? Then once the concept is solid, then you start building on your brand, which can also be very difficult, because things change, times change, trends change, and you have to ensure that your brand can survive the test of time, the test of trends, the test of changing market demands. And it takes time. It takes time to master the art of planning for your business, budgeting for your business, making profit in your business, just being confident in your business, because there are days where you'll really doubt what you're doing. It will take you a minute before you say, yes, I am in this and I know what the hell I'm doing, you know. I don't know if businesses ever get to that place where, like, you feel like you've mastered the art of doing it, but I think it gets better, and you're better at absorbing shocks, and you celebrate wins with a lot of pride because you know how much work has gone into it. I don't know what your experience was starting a business or quitting your job to start a business. What are some of those annoying questions that people asked you when you were quitting your job? And also, like, what are some of the shocks and the realities that you got to experience when you set up your business? The comment section is always open, guys. Talk to me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.